There's a stranger in my mirror, wearing my old eyes, carrying all the memories I buried deep inside. She knows your favorite song, she knows the way you smiled, she knows every little detail of a love that lasted a while. But she doesn't know my laughter, she doesn't know my dreams, she doesn't know the person I was before you changed me. How can someone leave and take pieces they never owned? There's a stranger sleeping in my skin, breathing with my heart, living through the pieces of everything that fell apart. She wears my name like a necklace, she walks my old roads home. But when the night gets quiet, she feels completely alone. There's a stranger sleeping in my skin, and I don't know how to say welcome back to the girl who got lost along the way. The bedroom holds the shadows, the ceiling holds my tears. The clock keeps moving forward while I stay frozen here. I found my old reflection in the photograph from before. A girl who loved the sunrise, a girl who wanted more. She wrote about forever, she wrote about the stars. She never knew that losing love could change who you are. Nobody notices a heart can disappear while the body stays. There's a stranger sleeping in my skin, counting every scar, trying to remember how she ever got this far. She talks to the rain at midnight, she whispers to the moon, she asks the empty darkness, will I find myself soon? There's a stranger sleeping in my skin, but maybe she's not lost. Maybe she's just healing from everything it cost. I don't need to go back to who I was before. That girl carried too much pain behind a perfect door. Maybe this new version, with trembling hands and scars, is finally learning she was always enough. There's a stranger sleeping in my skin, but tonight she feels less alone. She lights a little candle, she makes this body home. She doesn't hate the memories, she doesn't curse your name. She knows the deepest heartbreak can still create a flame. There's a stranger sleeping in my skin, but now I understand she wasn't someone different. She was the part of me that survived. The window turns golden, the night releases me. The guitar plays one whisper, then lets the silence silence breathe. I close my eyes slowly. I don't run anymore. A stranger in my skin was me, waiting to come home. He left, but someone stayed. I just don't know who she is. She wakes before the sunrise. She makes the bed alone. She waters dying flowers in a house that isn't home. She drinks the coffee slowly. She stares out at the rain. She knows exactly how to smile without revealing pain. She answers every phone call. She says she's doing fine. She tells the world she's healing while quietly losing her mind. I watch her from the mirror every single day. She looks exactly like me, but I swear I'm far away. Who survived that goodbye? Because it wasn't the girl you loved. I don't know who survived, but she's wearing all my clothes. She's speaking with my voice, walking every road I know. She remembers how you kissed me. She remembers every scar, but she cannot remember who she is anymore. I don't know who survived the night you closed the door. Someone kept breathing, but I'm not sure who for. The piano plays in whispers. The guitar barely cries. The rain writes little letters across the midnight sky. I found an old recording. I heard myself laugh. It sounded like a stranger from another life. There was light inside her voice. There was hope inside her eyes. Now silence sits beside me like it never says goodbye. Sometimes the deepest loss isn't losing someone, it's losing the person who loved them. I don't know who survived, but she's trying every day. She keeps every promise that my broken heart couldn't say. She carries all the memories. She carries all the blame. She carries every version of my forgotten name. I don't know who survived, but she's stronger than she knows. 'Cause even after everything, she still chooses tomorrow. Maybe healing isn't becoming who I was before. Maybe healing is learning to love the stranger who walked out of the fire. Now I know She has my fragile voice. She has my hidden scars. She is every tear I never let them see. And after all this time, I finally understand. The woman who survived was me. The storm grows distant, the windows catch the morning, the guitar falls silent, the piano breathes its final note. I place my hand over my heart, not to stop it from breaking, but to thank it for never giving up. And somewhere between the last raindrop and the first light, I finally recognize myself. I still make room for you without thinking. A space on the couch, a pause in a conversation, a moment in the morning where I almost say your name. Funny how the heart keeps old habits even after people change. I still know your favorite coffee, I still know your favorite song, I still know the little things that made you smile. But I don't know when I stop smiling without you. I thought forever was a place, I thought we were going, I didn't know I would have to leave it alone. I live on the empty side of forever, where our dreams used to be, where I can still see the future that never came to me. I walk through imaginary rooms inside a house we never built. I hold on to invisible memories and carry invisible guilt. I live on the empty side of forever, but I'm learning how to live, because a future that needs someone gone can never belong to me. There are nights I miss you, there are nights I don't. There are mornings I wake up and forget you're gone. Those moments are the hardest when my heart feels calm. Then one small memory turns the whole world on. I used to fear forgetting you, like it meant our love wasn't real. Now I understand healing doesn't erase what I feel. A beautiful ending doesn't always mean staying. Sometimes love is knowing when to release. I live on the empty side of forever, but the door is opening now. The girl who waited in the darkness is learning how to step out. I still carry your laughter, I still carry your name, but I don't carry the blame for a love that couldn't remain. I live on the empty side forever, and I finally see the future I was crying over was making room for me. I forgive the nights I called your name. I forgive the tears I couldn't explain. I forgive the heart that refused to let go. It only stayed because it loves something beautiful. I left the empty side of forever. I walked into the light. I stopped asking the stars to bring back yesterday's night. I found a different kind of forever, one that begins with me, one where my heart isn't waiting for someone else to set it free. I still remember you, I always will, but I don't live there anymore. That old forever closed its door. The room is quiet, the bed feels wide. The memories visit, but they don't decide. I breathe in tomorrow, I release yesterday. And for the first time, forever feels like my own. You saw my smile, you saw my kindness, you saw the way I loved you, like there was no tomorrow. But you never saw the nights I stayed awake, the tears I wiped away, the fears I never spoke. You knew my favorite color, you knew my favorite song. You knew the way I laughed when everything was right, but you never knew how many times I had to fight to feel alright. Sometimes the deepest pain lives in the quietest places. I kept the pieces you never saw, the broken parts behind my eyes, the little hopes I buried, the dreams I hid away at night. I kept the pieces you never saw, the heart that tried too hard, the girl who kept believing even after falling apart. You left with our memories, you left with our past, but you never knew the strongest pieces of me were the ones that survived the crash. I still remember your voice, sometimes it visits me in the middle of the night, in the spaces between sleep. I used to hate those moments, I used to wish them away. Now I let them pass softly, like clouds on a rainy day. 'Cause loving you was real, 'cause losing you was real, because some things can hurt and still be beautiful. I don't need to destroy the past to build a future. I kept the pieces you never saw, the courage underneath the pain, the woman slowly growing through every lonely are tired, I know you still miss them. I know some nights feel longer than others, but look how far you've come. Look at every morning you survived. Look at every moment you chose to stay alive. I kept the pieces you never saw, and now they belong to me. Every scar, every lesson, every hidden part I couldn't see. I kept the pieces you never saw, and I built them into gold. A heart that has been broken can still be beautiful. You were someone I loved. You were someone I lost. But I am someone I will never lose again. The rain can fall, the memories can return, the old songs can play, the old feelings can burn. But I know now what I didn't know before. The pieces you never saw were the pieces that saved me. I remember the girl who waited by the window, counting every passing car, believing every silence was just a little too far. She kept your favorite sweater, she kept your last goodbye. She kept looking for forever in a love that had already died. She blamed every little mistake, she searched every memory, trying to find the moment when you stopped choosing me. I thought losing you would be the end of everything. I didn't know it would be the beginning. I became someone you couldn't break, not because I didn't hurt, not because I didn't cry, not because your goodbye didn't cut deep inside. I became someone you couldn't break, because I learned to stand alone. I built a heart from the pieces, I made my own home. You took the love I gave you, you took the dreams we made, but you couldn't take the woman who was born from the pain. There are still nights when I miss you, when the memories come back, when a song on the radio feels like an old photograph. But I don't chase the feeling, I don't beg it to stay. I let the sadness visit, then I let it walk away. I used to think healing meant forgetting your name. Now introduced me to who I really am. I forgive the girl who begged you to stay. She was only afraid of losing everything. I forgive the heart that thought it was empty. It was carrying more strength than it could see. I became someone you couldn't break. The moment I chose to heal, the moment I stopped pretending I didn't feel. I still remember your laughter, I still remember your face, but I no longer live inside that place. I became someone you couldn't break. Not because I stopped loving you, because I finally learned I deserved love from me too. The mirror looks different now. The room feels less cold. The story still has scars, but the future is still gold. I close my eyes, I breathe, I smile, because the person I was waiting for was here all the while. I lost you slowly before you ever left. I felt the distance growing between every word we said. Your hand was still holding mine, your voice was still around, but something in the silence felt like we were breaking down. I kept making excuses, I kept protecting us, I kept saying forever when forever wasn't enough. I was afraid of losing you, so I lost myself instead. The last thing I lost was me. After everything was gone, after the pictures faded, after you moved on, I lost the dreams we created. I lost the life I knew, but the deepest wound was losing the girl who only existed as you. The last thing I lost was me. The last thing I found was hope, a tiny voice inside my heart saying I can still grow. I used to measure happiness by the look in your eyes. I used to measure forever by the promises we made at night. I forgot the simple moments that belonged only to me, the songs I used to sing, the places I wanted to see. I became a photograph of someone you loved before, a beautiful memory standing behind a locked door. But broken doesn't mean finished, lost doesn't mean gone. The last thing I lost was me, but I found her about me. I hope you know the truth. I didn't stop loving you, I just started loving me too. I kept the good memories, I released the pain. I let the storm pass through me, and I learned to dance again. The last thing I lost was me, but the first thing I gained was life. A heart that beats for tomorrow, a soul that survived the night. I still carry a chapter, I still remember your name, but I no longer carry the weight of the blame. The last thing I lost was me, the last thing I needed to find. And now when I look in the mirror, I see someone who is finally mine. No more searching, no more running, no more hiding from my reflection. The person I lost was waiting all along, not in your arms, not in our memories, but inside my own heart. The silence after your goodbye was louder than the words you said. It filled every empty corner, it followed me into bed. The house still held your shadow, the wall still knew your name, but every morning reminded me nothing would be the same. I kept the lights on longer, I kept the curtains closed. I was afraid of the morning, because the morning always knows. Nobody tells you how heavy quiet can become when the person you loved becomes someone you can't reach. The silence after your goodbye was where I learned to cry, where I met all the pieces of the person I left behind. I searched for you in memories, I searched for you in dreams, but the voice I needed most was the one inside of me. The silence after your goodbye almost took everything away, but somewhere in that darkness I found a reason to stay. I stopped waiting for your footsteps, I stopped checking my phone, I stopped making conversations with a ghost that wasn't home. The pictures stayed on the shelf, the memories stayed too, but they became reminders of what I survived through. I don't hate the nights we shared, I don't hate the love we made. Some beautiful things are only meant to visit, not stay. thought the ending would be where I broke. I never knew it could be where I woke. The silence after your goodbye became my closest friend. It showed me all the places where I needed to begin. It showed me my own heartbeat. It showed me my own light. It taught me how to hold myself through the longest nights. The silence after your goodbye was cold and hard and true, but it gave me back the person I lost while loving you. I forgive the nights I cried your name. I forgive the heart that couldn't walk away. I forgive the girl who thought she needed you to feel complete. She was always enough. She was always worthy. She was always beautiful. The silence after your goodbye doesn't scare me anymore. The room is still empty, but my heart isn't anymore. I have dreams waiting for me. I have roads I wanna see. I have a future calling that finally belongs to me. The silence after your goodbye wasn't the end of my song. It was the quiet moment before I learned to sing my own. Tonight the room is quiet, but it doesn't feel lonely. The past can whisper softly, but it no longer owns me. I close my eyes, I breathe in slow, and I hear something I haven't heard in years. My own heart calling me home. I carried every memory, I carried every dream, I carried all the promises you made when you loved me. I carried your sadness, I carried your fears, I carried your broken moments through all those difficult years. I became the safe place, I became the place you ran, but somewhere in the middle I forgot who I am. I thought love meant holding on, no matter how much it hurt. I didn't know I was slowly disappearing. I carried us until I disappeared, until my reflection wasn't mine, until I couldn't recognize the person looking back at night. I gave you all my sunshine, I gave you all my rain, I gave you every piece of me and called it love's name. I carried us until I disappeared, but now I'm finding my way back, picking up the pieces of the heart I left behind. decision had to include you. I had dreams in my pocket, I had songs in my soul, I had a future waiting before I made you my whole. I don't blame you for everything, I don't blame myself for loving. A heart that loves deeply is never something to regret, but love should never ask for the death of who you are. I carried us until I disappear, but I won't vanish anymore. I won't stand outside my own heart, waiting at a closed door. I can miss the way you held me, I can miss the things we knew without forgetting. I deserve to be held by me too. I carried us until I disappeared. Now I carry myself home. To the girl who gave everything, I wanna say you were never too much. You were never hard to love. You were simply pouring water into a cup that couldn't hold you. Now save some for yourself. I carried us until I disappeared, but the story doesn't end there. The person I lost in loving you is breathing in the open air. I still have scars, I still have memories, I still have nights that hurt, but I have something stronger now. I know my own worth. I carried us until I disappeared, then I found my way back home. Not to what we were, not to what we lost, but to the person I should have never left alone. The rain still falls, the old songs still play. Some memories stay forever, some slowly fade away. But my heart is mine now, my name is mine again. And after losing everything, I found where I begin. I kept the door unlocked for a love that moved away. I kept the lights burning for a ghost that couldn't stay. I watered dying flowers, I sang to empty rooms, I held on to a tomorrow that was never coming soon. I looked for little signs in every quiet night. I convinced my tired heart that everything would be alright. I wasn't holding on to you, I was holding on to who we used to be. I stayed too long in a place that was gone, living in a memory after the moment moved on. I kept building a home from pieces of yesterday. I kept calling it love when it was only pain. too long, but I finally see the place I was trying to save was never saving me. There was a girl inside me begging me to leave. She whispered in the darkness, "Please remember me." She said, "You don't have to hate them, you don't have to be angry, you just have to stop forgetting the person you used to be." I cried for all the years I spent waiting by the door. I cried because I knew I deserved so much more. Sometimes goodbye isn't losing someone. Sometimes goodbye is finally choosing yourself. I stayed too long in a place that was gone. I held on to the echoes of a love that moved on. I kept your empty promises, I kept your fading name. I carried all the questions and I carried all the blame. I stayed too long, but I'm learning to breathe. The heart that waited for you is finally waiting for me. If I could tell my past self one thing tonight, I'd say, don't chase a person who makes you forget your own light. Love should feel like a garden, not a room with no air. You should never have to disappear to prove that you care. I stay too long, but I won't stay forever. I won't spend my whole life waiting for better weather. The storm took many things, it took pieces of my heart, but it also showed me where my strength starts. I stayed too long in a place that was gone, but I walked out the doorway before I lost myself completely. And now the life I thought I lost is finally waiting for me. The door closes softly, the room becomes still. The past stays behind me, the future waits uphill. I don't run from memories, I don't fight what was. I just keep walking back toward myself. I kept talking to memories like they could answer back. I kept holding conversations with a heart that had already packed. I knew the sound of your footsteps, I knew the shape of your smile, but I didn't know I had been alone for a while. You were standing beside me, but somewhere far away. I was holding on to yesterday while you were leaving every day. The hardest thing to accept wasn't that you changed, it was realizing I was person who had already left. I kept your old letters, I kept your favorite song, I kept all the little moments that told me I belonged. But memories are dangerous when they become your home, because you can live forever in a place where nobody lives anymore. I blame the mirror, I blame my heart, I blamed every little thing that pulled us apart. But sometimes two people can love each other true and still become strangers before they're through. I don't hate the ghost, I don't hate the past, I just stopped asking something gonna come back. I was loving a ghost, but now I know the truth. The person I was chasing was not only you. I was chasing the feeling, the safety, the dream, the girl I used to be before I disappeared. I was loving a ghost, but I found my way home. I stopped living memories and started growing my own. If you visit my dreams, I hope you see not the broken girl you left behind. I hope you see someone who learned to stand, someone who learned to hold her own hand. I was loving a ghost, but I am alive. I walk through the darkness, I survive the nights. I still carry the love, I still carry the pain, but I no longer carry the weight of your name. I was loving a ghost until I opened my eyes and found a heart still beating under all the goodbye. The room is quiet, the night is slow, the memories whisper, then let me go. I close my eyes, I breathe again, and I finally know the ghost was never you. It was the part of me I lost, trying to hold on to you. There is a house inside my memory where we still exist. The lights are always on, the flowers never wilt. Your jacket is still hanging, your shoes are by the door. The version of us inside has never heard goodbye before. I visit there sometimes when the night feels too long. I sit beside the silence and listen to our old songs. But every time I leave, I feel a little more free, because that house was beautiful, but it wasn't where I was meant to be. I spent so many years trying to go back, I forgot I was supposed to move forward. I built a house where my heart used to live, but nobody lives there anymore. I keep knocking on memories behind a locked and empty door. I painted all the walls with yesterday. I saved every piece of you. whispered through the years. I thought the walls were holding everything I couldn't say, but maybe they were showing me the reason I had to walk away. I don't hate that house, I don't hate those days. They gave me some beautiful moments, even through the pain. But a memory is a photograph, not a place to stay. You can love a chapter without living on the same page. I built a house where my heart used to live, but now I open every door. I let the sunlight find the places that were dark before. I keep the love, I keep the lessons, I keep the parts that were true. But I stopped building my future around losing you. I built a house where my heart used to live, and now I hear a different song, the sound of my own heartbeat telling me I still belong. Maybe one day I'll visit that old house, not to stay, not to cry, just to thank it for protecting me when I couldn't protect myself, for showing me how deeply I could love and how deeply I could heal. I left the house where my heart used to live. I carried only what was mine, the memories, the lessons, the strength I couldn't find. I walked into the morning with empty hands and open eyes, and for the first time in forever I felt alive. I built a house where my heart used to live, but I don't live there anymore, because the greatest home I ever found was the one inside my own soul. The old door closes softly, the past stays where it belongs, not forgotten, not erased, just finished. And somewhere ahead, a new house is waiting, a place where my heart can finally stay. I knew the sound of my own thoughts. I knew the places I wanted to go. I knew the dreams hidden in my heart. I knew the person in the mirror, even on the days I felt lost. Then you came into my life, and everything became us. I stopped saying I stopped choosing my own way. I started measuring my happiness by whether you stayed. I didn't notice I was slowly disappearing, because losing myself felt like loving you. forgot how to be alone. I forgot how to breathe without you. I forgot how to wake up and not search for something missing. I forgot the songs I loved. I forgot the places that healed me. I forgot the girl who smiled before she needed someone to see her. I forgot how to be alone. But tonight I am learning. One quiet moment, one deep breath, one small piece of myself returning. The first night without you felt like a lifetime. The silence was heavy, the room felt unfamiliar. I reached for my phone to tell you something. Then I remember there was nothing left to say. So I sat with my own feelings. I listened to my own heart, and for the first time I heard the voice I ignored for so long. Maybe being alone was never the enemy. Maybe it was the place where I found myself again. I forgot how to be alone, but I remember now. I remember my favorite songs, I remember my dreams, I remember the way I laughed before I needed permission. I remember the person I was always meant to be. I forgot how to be alone, but I am not empty anymore. I have my own heartbeat, I have my own story, I have my own door. Dear lonely nights, thank you. You showed me the parts of myself I abandoned. Dear broken heart, thank you. You proved that something damaged can still be. Dear past love, thank you. You taught me how deeply I can feel. But now I teach myself how deeply I can heal. I forgot how to be alone, but I don't fear it anymore. The silence doesn't hurt, the room doesn't feel cold. I don't need another person to complete my soul. I can love someone someday, I can open my heart again. But this time I won't disappear, trying to hold someone's hand. Tonight I sit with myself, no distractions, no pretending, no running. And for the first time in a long time, being alone feels like coming home. was a girl before the heartbreak, before the empty rooms, before she learned how silence can become a wound. She danced without a reason, she sang without fear. She believed tomorrow would always bring something new. She didn't know forever could disappear overnight. She didn't know some promises could fade beneath the light. I don't wanna go back to who I was before you. I just wanna remember the parts of me I left behind. I miss the person I was before the goodbye, before I learned to hide my tears, before I stopped asking why. I miss the way I trusted, I miss the way I dreamed, I miss the heart that believed everything was still possible. I miss the person I was, but I know she isn't gone. She's somewhere underneath everything I've survived, waiting for the moment I finally bring her home. I found an old notebook with my handwriting inside, pages full of wishes, pages full of life. I wrote about the places I wanted to see, I wrote about the person I wanted to become. I smiled because I remembered I had dreams before us, I had a world before you. I had a heart that was already enough. The hardest thing about losing love is forgetting you were already home. I miss the person I was before the goodbye, the one who looked at the stars and didn't question the sky, the one who loved the morning, the one who loved the rain, the one who believed a broken heart could heal again. I miss the person I was, but I'm meeting her tonight. Not the same, not untouched, but still alive. If I could sit beside her, I wouldn't tell her not to love, I wouldn't warn her about pain, because every tear she cried built the strength she has today. I would only whisper, when you lose someone, please don't lose yourself, because one day you will need your own heart to bring you back. I found the person I was, not in the past, not in old photographs, not in memories that couldn't last. I found her in the mirror, I found her in my voice, I found her in the moment, and I finally made my own choice. I miss the person I was, but I love the person I became. A little more careful, a little more broken, but still carrying a flame. The goodbye changed me, the pain shaped me, the loneliness taught me, the silence saved me. I lost a love, I lost a dream, but somewhere along I was always meant to be. I used to know myself like a favorite song. Every dream, every weakness, every place I belonged. I knew what made me happy, I knew what made me cry. I knew the little things that made me feel alive. Then I loved you with everything I had. I built a world around us, I forgot the world I had. Somewhere between holding you and trying not to lose you, I lost the person who was holding me. I became a stranger to my own heart. I couldn't hear its voice in the middle of the dark. I knew your favorite memories, I knew your deepest fears, but I didn't know how long I had been disappearing. I became a stranger to the soul inside my chest, searching for myself in someone else's happiness. I looked into the mirror and saw someone tired, someone who kept giving until there was nothing left. I wondered where she went, the girl who dreamed alone, the girl who loved the sunrise, the girl who felt like home. She wasn't gone forever, she wasn't broken apart. She was waiting quietly inside my forgotten heart. I thought losing you was my greatest pain. I didn't know finding myself again would be my greatest change. I became a stranger to my own heart, but I'm learning every day how to restart. I'm learning my own laughter, I'm learning my own voice. I'm learning that choosing myself is not a selfish choice. I became a stranger, but now I know my name. I walked through the darkness and I walked out changed. To the heart I abandoned, I'm sorry I left you alone. I'm sorry I searched for comfort in places that weren't home. You carried every heartbreak, you carried every scar. You stayed beside me when I forgot who we are. I became a stranger to my own heart, but strangers can become familiar when they finally stop running. I don't need to erase the past, I don't need to hate the pain. Every broken road I walked brought me back again. I became a stranger, but I found my way inside. The person I was looking for was waiting on the other side. heartbeat, not as a reminder of pain, but as a quiet promise that I am here again. The world took something from me, the goodbye left a scar, but I found something stronger, a love for who I am. I pass by the mirror like I always do, avoiding the eyes that look back at me. I knew that face, but I didn't know her. She looked like someone who had been waiting too long. Her smile was tired, her hands were shaking, her heart was carrying more than it should. She wasn't asking for someone to save her, she was asking for me to finally see her. I spent years looking for your love, while my own heart was quietly calling my name. The girl in the mirror was crying for me, not because she missed you, because she missed who we used to be. She missed the laughter, she missed the dreams, she missed the person she was before everything changed. The girl in the mirror was waiting for me, waiting for one moment where I would finally believe, but she was worth saving. I blamed her for staying, I blamed her for caring, I blamed her for believing love could repair everything, but she was only human. She was only a heart trying to protect something beautiful, even when it fell apart. She wasn't foolish, she wasn't weak, she was just someone who loved completely. I don't wanna punish the version of me who was only trying to be loved. The girl in the mirror is learning to breathe. She's learning that goodbye doesn't mean defeat. She's learning the sunrise still belongs to her. She's learning that healing can happen slowly. She's learning that loneliness is not the same as being alone. She's learning her own heart can become a home. Tonight I touched the mirror, I whispered her name. I said, I'm sorry I ignored you, I'm sorry I looked away. You carried my sadness, you carried my pain, but you never stopped fighting, even when I did. The girl in the mirror is smiling again, not like before, something deeper, something stronger, a smile that knows storms, a smile that knows loss, a smile that survived everything it crossed. The girl in the I came home. The room is quiet, the night is still. The past is behind me. The future is waiting. I look in the mirror, and for the first time I don't see someone I lost. I see someone I found. I don't know who I am. I know every chapter of the life we wrote, every little moment, every place we went. I know the first hello, I know the final goodbye. I know all the reasons we couldn't survive. But when someone asks me, who are you now? I look away, because I don't know how. I spent so long being part of us, I forgot I was someone before. I don't know who I am without our story, without your name beside mine, without the memories I used to carry, without the love I thought would last forever. I don't know who I am, but maybe that's okay. Maybe losing everything is where I find my way. Maybe the empty pages are not the end. Maybe they're waiting for me to begin again. I deleted your pictures, then I brought them back. I packed your old letters, then I read them again. My heart keeps fighting between letting go and holding on to the person I used to know. I miss the future we never got. I miss the dreams that turned into dust. I miss the version of me who believed in us. But a story ending doesn't mean the writer is gone. I don't know who I am without our story, but I'm starting to learn. Little by little, I like quiet mornings, I like walking alone, I like discovering places that don't know your name. I like the person slowly coming back. I like the heart finding its way. Maybe I was never lost. Maybe I was changing. Maybe the pain was making space for a stronger version of myself. A version who can love, a version who can lose, a version who can stand even when someone leaves. I don't know who I am without our story, but I know I am still here. I know I still breathe. I know there are songs I haven't written yet. I know there are dreams waiting for me. I don't know who I am without what we were, but I know who I want to become. Someone who loves deeply, someone who feels everything, someone who never disappears for anyone. Our story was beautiful, our story was painful, our story was real, but it was only a chapter, not my whole life, not my whole heart, not my whole name. I close the book gently and open another page, blank, quiet, waiting for me. I remembered your birthday, but I forgot how to be me. I still know your coffee order, I still know your favorite song, I still know which side of the bed you slept on all alone. I remember every promise, every little scar, the freckles on your shoulders, every wish upon a star. But someone asked me yesterday, what makes your heart come alive? I opened my mouth and closed it again. I couldn't find a reply. Somewhere between loving you and watching you leave, I memorized your whole world while slowly forgetting me. How strange to remember everything about you and almost nothing about myself. When I forgot my own name, I still remembered yours. It echoed through the empty house like footsteps on old floors. I forgot my favorite flowers, I forgot my favorite place, but I never forgot the way tears looked rolling down your face. When I forgot my own name, the mirror felt unkind, because the girl inside those eyes had been left somewhere behind. The rain keeps all our secrets, the windows never tell, the moon watches quietly as another memory fell. I found an old notebook filled with dreams I used to chase. Every page belonged to someone I barely recognized. There were plans for distant cities, songs I wanted to write, promises I made to myself long before that final night. Maybe love isn't what erased me, maybe I disappeared the moment I stopped choosing me. When I forgot my own name, I borrowed someone else's smile. I wore it every morning just to survive a while. Everyone believed I healed. Everyone believed the show. Nobody saw the quiet girl who never let it go. When I forgot my own name, my heart kept whispering, you are still here, even if you cannot feel it. If I meet that younger girl again, I'll sit beside her, not to warn her, not to save her, because loving you was never the mistake. Forgetting herself was. So I'll take her hand and remind her she deserves to stay. I'm remembering my own name, one sunrise at a time, one small breath, one gentle prayer, one quiet mountain to climb. Your memory still lives here, but it no longer decides who I become or how I see my life. I'm remembering my own name, not because the pain is gone, but because beneath the broken pieces, my heart kept beating all alone. The sky begins to brighten. The old guitar grows still. The piano holds one final note, floating across the hills. I place my hand upon my heart, close my tired eyes, and for the first time, when I whisper my own name, it sounds like home. Like home. I don't only miss you, I miss who I was when you loved me. Before the silence found this house, before these sleepless nights, I knew how to laugh without pretending. I knew how to close my eyes. The morning used to know my name. The sunrise felt like home. Now every window holds a stranger, learning how to be alone. I still wear the little necklace you gave me in July, not because I'm waiting, just because I can't say goodbye. You didn't leave me empty, you left me wondering if I'll ever feel like myself again. I miss the person I was with you, the girl who wasn't afraid, the one who believed forever could never fade. I miss the way my heart ran toward tomorrow. Now every dream walks slowly through fields of quiet sorrow. I don't only miss your touch, disappeared the night goodbye arrived. The old guitar still leans against the bedroom wall. Sometimes I brush the strings just to hear them softly call. The piano knows my secrets, the rain knows every tear. Even the moon seems closer than anyone who's here. I keep talking to the silence, it never interrupts. Maybe that's why lonely hearts learn to trust the dark so much. If healing has a sound, maybe it's this quiet, maybe it's surviving. One more night, I miss the person I was with you, but she still lives somewhere inside every honest memory, inside every whispered prayer. She isn't lost forever, she's only hard to find, hidden underneath the sadness and the weight of passing time. I miss the person I was with you, but maybe she'll return, not as the girl who never broke, but as the woman who has learned. If tomorrow opens gently, I'll open with it. If the rain becomes lighter, I'll listen. If my heart remembers laughter, I won't push it away. I'll let hope arrive as quietly as you once did. I miss the person I was with you, but tonight I finally see she never truly disappeared. She was waiting patiently inside every breath I kept taking, inside every tear I survived, inside the quiet strength that kept this heart alive. I miss the person I was with you, but I don't have to stay behind. I'll carry the love we had without losing my own light. The last raindrop falls, the room grows still. The guitar rests beside the window. Morning colors the sky. I whisper into the silence. I remember you, then a little softer. I remember me. Everyone thinks I'm still the same, but the girl you loved never came back. She left that night without a suitcase, without a sound, without a trace. She disappeared inside one goodbye, while everyone else just watched you drive. Now I wear her clothes but every morning feels a little more strange. The mirror says she's here, the silence says she's gone, and I've been living somewhere in between for far too long. How do you miss someone who used to be yourself? She never came back, the girl who dreamed out loud, the one who danced in the kitchen, the one who loved the clouds. She never came back after your last embrace, only this quiet stranger with my eyes and my face. I keep searching every sunrise for the life I used to know, but all I ever find is another place your memory goes. The piano plays so softly, like it's scared to wake the pain. The old guitar keeps whispering, nothing stays the same. The coffee turns cold beside me, morning slips away. Some days I can't remember why I got out of bed. The birds still sing outside, spring still paints the trees. It's strange how beautiful the world can be when you no longer feel anything. People ask what changed, I smile, because I don't know where to begin. She never came back when love became goodbye. She faded with the headlights into the midnight sky. Now every photograph feels like someone I've never known, a beautiful stranger living in a life that isn't home. Maybe she isn't gone, maybe she's resting somewhere beneath all this grief, waiting for the day she can hear her own laughter without feeling guilty, waiting for hope to knock quietly on her heart. She never came back, not exactly, not the same, but someone stronger walked through the fire, someone gentler learned to carry the flame. I still miss the girl I used to be, but maybe she gave everything she had, so this new heart could learn how to breathe again. The window catches morning, the storm drifts away, the last note hangs, then disappears. I close my eyes, take one slow breath, and somewhere very quietly the stranger inside me whispers, I'm still becoming. What was my favorite color before I met you? those pictures, smiling without fear. She looked so much like me, but she felt like someone else's years. I know the street I grew up on, I know the songs we played, but somewhere after loving you, my own memories began to fade. Did heartbreak change me, or simply reveal how fragile I had always been? I don't remember who I was before your eyes became my home. Now every mirror asks a question, I answer all alone. I wear the same name, I breathe the same air, but nothing inside this quiet heart feels like it's still there. I don't remember who I was before goodbye found me. Maybe I disappeared so slowly, nobody noticed, not even me. The rain writes on the window, the words wash away, just like every promise we thought would always stay. My guitar hasn't spoken, the piano barely sighs, even the music sounds afraid to look me in the eyes. I forgot my favorite season, I forgot my favorite dream. When someone asks what makes me happy, I can't think of anything. Maybe grief is waking up every morning inside a life you no longer recognize. I don't remember who I was before I learned to hide, before every laugh became rehearsed, before every tear stayed inside. I walk through familiar places like I'm visiting someone else, trying to find the girl who loved herself. If I meet her again, I won't apologize for becoming broken. I'll hold her gently, I'll tell her, you survived, you kept breathing, and that was enough. I don't remember who I was, but maybe I don't need to. Maybe every broken version can become someone new. I'll gather every scattered piece, I'll learn my heart again, not by forgetting you, but by remembering me. One quiet sunrise, one slow breath, one gentle song at a time. The room is still, the sky turns blue, the guitar sleeps, the night lets go. I whisper my own name, like meeting an old friend. And somewhere, far beyond the sadness, a new beginning whispers back. silence, learn my name. I forgot the sound of my own voice, somewhere between loving you and losing you. I stopped telling stories, I stopped making plans. I became a shadow walking through familiar lands. The mirror says I'm here, the heartbeat says I'm alive. But some mornings, even breathing feels like borrowed time. If I disappear quietly, would anyone notice? Before the morning comes, I forgot the sound of my own voice, trying to remember yours. Now every word I whisper falls onto empty floors. I answer every question with the safest kind of smile, while my soul keeps wandering another lonely mile. I forgot the sound of my own voice, the girl I used to know. She's hiding somewhere deep inside where broken flowers grow. The rain has become my language, the windows understand. The moon is the only witness when I can't hold my own hand. I folded all our memories into an old cardboard box, but every time I close the lid, another memory knocks. The house knows all my secrets, the hallway knows my fears. The pillow keeps collecting years and years of tears. I don't want another ending, I just want to remember who I was before goodbye. I forgot the sound of my own voice, trying to sing again. Even if my heart is trembling, even if the notes are thin, maybe healing sounds this way, quiet, fragile, slow, like the first small flower after winter snow. I forgot the sound of my own voice, but tonight I hear a whisper. It doesn't sound like sadness, it sounds like hope. Maybe I don't have to become the girl I used to be. Maybe I can become someone she would recognize, someone who still believes in kindness, in sunrise, in tomorrow. I remember the sound of my own voice. It's softer than before. It's filled with tiny cracks from every closed door. But every scar became a harmony, every tear became a song, every lonely midnight taught my heart how to carry on. I remember the sound of my own voice, and for the first time, it isn't called calling your name. It's quietly calling mine. The last note lingers, the room grows still. The guitar breathes and rests. I close my eyes, the dawn arrives, and somewhere between one heartbeat and the next, I hear myself come home. My name today, I almost didn't answer. Someone stole my name and left me with this face. I walk through every morning feeling so out of place. The mirror knows my features, the photographs agree, but every time I look inside, there's no one looking back at me. I wear the clothes I always wore, I sleep on the same side of the bed, but every little habit belongs to someone else instead. You didn't take my heart, you took the map that always led me home. Someone stole my name the night you said goodbye. Now every how are you feels like another lie. I smile because it's easier, I speak because I should, but underneath these borrowed words, I'm made of splintered wood. Someone stole my name and scattered it with the rain. I'm collecting tiny pieces, trying to become myself again. The old guitar keeps whispering songs we used to know. The piano sounds like winter, soft and slow. I found an old voicemail today, I couldn't press play. Some memories don't need a sound to take your breath away. Remembers laughter, the windows remember spring, but I can't remember who I was before losing everything. Maybe grief is forgetting your own reflection before you forget the one you loved. Someone stole my name, now strangers wear my smile. I laugh at all the right places, then cry a little while. Every night I ask the ceiling, will I ever feel like me? The silence wraps around my heart like a quiet sea. Someone stole my name, but maybe not my soul. Maybe underneath these ashes, a fire still glows. If tomorrow finds me, please don't ask me who I used to be. Ask me who I'm becoming, because maybe the girl I'm searching for is waiting on the other side of healing. Someone stole my name, but they couldn't steal my heart. It still remembers kindness, it still remembers stars. It still believes that morning will someday find this room. It still believes that flowers can grow after they bloom. Someone stole my name, but tonight I make a vow. I'll learn to love the stranger standing here right now. I'll gather every broken piece without rushing, without shame. And one quiet sunrise, I'll gently call myself by my own name again. The rain becomes a whisper, the night loosens its grip. The guitar breathes one last chord, the piano melts into silence. I close my eyes, take one slow breath, and somewhere between the dark and dawn, I remember I'm still here. I'm still here. You knew the way I loved you, you knew the way I stayed, you knew the way I held on, even when I was afraid. You knew my favorite memories, you knew the stories I shared, you knew the smile I showed the world, but not the pain I carried there. You knew the person beside you, the one who gave you everything. But there was another part of me you never got to meet. The quiet girl behind the laughter, the heart behind the smile, the soul that kept surviving when nobody saw the fight. You never met the part of me that cried when the lights went out, the part that felt forgotten, the part full of doubt. You never met the dreams I buried to make room for yours. You never saw the little pieces falling on the floor. You knew how much I loved you, you knew how much I cared, but you never knew how much of me was disappearing there. I stopped writing my feelings, I stopped singing my songs, I stopped asking myself where I belonged. I became an answer to every question you had. I became someone perfect while secretly falling apart. I thought if I loved harder, you would never leave. I thought if I gave everything, there would be something left for me. But a heart cannot survive by only being someone else's home. You never met the part of me that needed love, to the part that whispered softly, I miss you. Not you, not the person I lost, but the person I was. the cost. You never met the part of me that was waiting to be free. The girl who still had dreams, the girl who still believed. I don't blame you for not seeing her. I never showed her either. I kept her hidden behind my love for you. But tonight I opened the door, I let her breathe, I let her speak, I let her remind me who I used to be. You never met the part of me that is finally awake, the part that learned from heartbreak, the part that learned from mistakes, the part that knows tomorrow can still be beautiful, the part that knows a broken heart can become powerful. You knew the girl who loved you, but now you get to see the woman who survived after losing everything. There is a part of me you will never know, not because I hate you, not because I want you gone, but because that part was born after goodbye. She belongs to me, she is my healing, she is my future, she is the reason I am still here. I thought I had to find myself the way people always say, like there was a lost version of me waiting somewhere far away. But maybe I was never missing, maybe I was only changing, maybe every broken piece was becoming something. I spent so long looking backward, trying to fix what was gone. I forgot a new version of me was being created all alone. The person I lost was not the end of my story. She was only the beginning. I am still becoming someone I have never been, someone who can hold her own heart when the world gets heavy again, someone who can love deeply without losing her soul, someone who can walk away when something isn't whole. I am still becoming someone, and I don't need to know everything tonight. I just need to keep moving toward my own light. I used to fear the silence, I used to hate the night, because every quiet moment brought back the goodbye. But now I hear something different beneath the sadness and tears, a voice that says you survived this, you are still here. I don't have all the answers, I don't have every scar healed, but I know there is something beautiful waiting beyond what I feel. Healing is not a straight road, sometimes it bends, sometimes you lose yourself. Before you find yourself again, I am still becoming someone a little stronger every day, a little softer with my heart, a little kinder to my pain. I don't need to erase my memories, I don't need to hate the past. Some things were meant to teach me, not meant to last. I am still becoming someone, the person I was meant to be. Not who I was before you, not who I was after losing you, but someone who finally belongs to me. Dear future me, I hope you remember this night, the night you chose yourself after 1,000 times, the night you stopped waiting for someone else to return, the night you realized you were the lesson you had to learn. I am still becoming someone, and maybe that's enough. Maybe life is not about finding a perfect version of us. Maybe we are made from moments, from tears, from love, from pain, from every time we fall down and choose to rise again. I am still becoming someone, and I am proud of how far I've come. The heart that once felt empty is slowly becoming home. I don't know who I'll be tomorrow, left in the middle of a story that I thought would never end. You closed the door quietly, like we were strangers again. I stayed inside the memories, I slept beside the past. I held on to every promise, trying to make forever last. I thought when you left me, everything would disappear. The dreams, the laughter, the person who used to live right here. But something inside me refused to fade away. A small voice in the darkness kept asking me to stay. The person you left behind is still alive, still breathing, still learning how to survive. She cried when you were gone, she broke when you said goodbye, but she found a little strength hidden underneath the night. The person you left behind was never truly lost. She was covered by the sadness, she was buried by the cost. But now she is waking up, opening her eyes. The person you left behind is still alive. I found her in the morning, I found her in the rain, I found her in the moments when I stopped chasing your name. She liked the little things again, a quiet cup of coffee, a song playing softly, a walk beneath the trees. She started making plans that didn't include your voice. She started remembering she still had a choice. I don't need to hate you to finally let you go. Some people leave our lives, but leave lessons in our souls. The person you left behind is becoming someone new, not someone who forgets the past, someone who made it through. She carries all the memories, she carries all the scars, but she also carries dreams that can reach beyond the stars. The person you left behind no longer waits at the door. She doesn't need your return to feel complete anymore. I wish you could see her now, not because I need you to care, but because she deserves to be seen after everything she carried. She smiles differently, she walks differently, she loves differently, because she finally knows her heart is not something someone else can own. The person you left behind is finally coming home. She found her own heartbeat, she found her own road. She still remembers loving you, she still remembers the pain, but she no longer believes that loss is the end. The person you left behind is stronger than before. She didn't disappear. When you walked out the door, she was waiting, she was healing, she was learning to rise. The person you left is alive. So if you ever wonder where I am today, I'm not where you left me. I'm not trapped in yesterday. I'm somewhere between healing and becoming who I'll be. The person you left behind finally belongs to me. I don't miss you. I miss who I was with you. I thought I missed your voice, the way you said my name. I thought I missed your touch, the warmth that used to remain. But the more I sit with silence, the more I understand. I don't miss the ending, I don't miss the pain. I don't miss the nights when I felt alone beside you. I miss the girl who believed love would never hide the truth. Sometimes we don't miss a person, we miss the version of ourselves that existed before we broke. I don't miss you, I miss who I was with you. The girl who laughed so freely, the girl who dreamed so much, the girl who saw forever when she looked into your eyes, the girl who wasn't afraid of losing what she loved. Trusted again, and maybe someday I'll find that girl once more. Not in your arms, not in our memories, but inside my own door. I kept searching through old pictures, trying to find a sign, stop feeling like mine. I looked at our old faces, two people full of hope, never knowing someday one would learn how to let go. I don't regret the laughter, I don't regret the tears, I don't regret the love that carried me through those years. But I won't spend my future living in a yesterday. The past can be beautiful without becoming a place to stay. I don't miss you, I miss who I became before I started shrinking to keep someone else's flame. I miss the songs I wrote, I miss the dreams I had, I miss the little girl inside me who never thought she was too much. I don't miss you, I miss feeling alive, and maybe that feeling was never yours to provide. If I could meet myself before we ever met, I wouldn't tell her not to love, I wouldn't tell her not to give. memories can stay, that love can be real, the scars can remind me of everything I feel. But tonight when I close my eyes, I don't search for you.